Hey guys, I'm going to shoot a quick video, and girls. I'm going to shoot a quick video of this 74 CJ5. Tell you a little bit about it. Guy owned it since he was 17. He was close to my age. I'm 49. And he actually bought it from his parents. So it'd been in his family, I think he said since maybe 85 or something. Anyways, or maybe he bought it in 85. Either way, he owned it since he was 17. So he did all the work on it, had the motor professionally rebuilt, has super low miles on it, great oil pressure cam, aluminum intake headers. It is a 304. He reinforced the frame a bunch, and I actually had to drive this on the highway today, and I had to do 65, 70, and I tell you, I stepped one-handed down the highway. He did an awesome job. And he reinforced the frame so it'd be a lot stronger. He boxed it in the front, and then he custom made the bumpers, obviously, which I think are actually cool. A lot of times them don't turn out too well, but like where the steering box bolts and how the steering boxes always have play, this thing's all reinforced. And I'm going to tell you, if it's not the best steering CJ I've ever had, it's the second best, and I really think it might be the best. This thing drives down the road good. Now, they still don't brake the greatest, but it stops. It's got new brakes. It was frame off in 06. And he boxed the rear of the frame in certain spots and boxed the front and did some things to make it better. Those are cool wheels on there. Like I said, it's not a complicated Jeep. It's actually very simple. He did some cool things for security. It's got a key switch, kill switch hidden on it, which is very, very cool. There's not a back seat, but you can get a back seat. I actually have one that I have a whole set of black seats that I was saving for a project, but I don't think this thing's pretty comfortable. If you're taller than 6 feet, you're probably going to have to change the seating, but there is some room behind them, maybe a little bit of room to scoot it back a little more. Anyways, but the V8, ton of power, more power than you need. You can see, he reinforced, like I said, the frame in the back. The cross members that go across the frame are actually been being reinforced and made out of stronger plating when he had the thing off the frame. Just really, he beefed it up quite a bit. So, if he was pulling somebody out or something like that, it would have more, the frame wouldn't get damaged. There's reinforcement steel plates under the seats. There's reinforcement steel plates underneath the roll bar on the bottom side. All the gauges work, including the gas gauge, the tach, the speedo. The blower motor works good. I'll show you something kind of interesting about that. The blinkers work. The wipers actually work great. They got a good strong wiper motor on there. It actually, usually them things are kind of slow. This one's pretty fast. Like I said, it's got a cool cage in it, and you can put a back seat in there. So custom back bumper, receiver mounts front and rear, stainless dash. This thing's actually really, really cool. And like I said, fully, some people don't care, and there's still pictures of it with the top. The top is like new. It's got soft doors. Just super cool Jeep. I was shocked at how well it drove down the highway. And it's not what I consider a show Jeep. The paint's older. It's got the twisted torquer intake and stuff, aluminum radiator, power steering, nice headers. The battery is under the seat, and they used a GM heater core, which is probably why the heater works so great in it, and put it over there where the battery box was. I've had a ton of Jeeps. I've never seen anybody do that, and it's actually kind of a decent idea. So the battery fit nicely under the passenger seat, so not a horrible idea. Like I said, I was pretty impressed by the way it drove down the road. If you're looking for a CJ, any Jeep, 7 or 5, everybody knows that no matter what you do, they're generally a little squirrely, and this one is not. Got a killer sound to it. Full exhaust out the back. if you're looking, you know, and I was, when I got it home, I was going to put the old, it's a 74, I was going to put that style decals on it, the Renegade decals, because I think they look cool, kind of makes these Jeeps. I've got some people interested in it already. He relocated the shocks for a couple reasons. One, it actually rides very nice for a CJ, you know, with a lift. But he relocated them also so he could do the exhaust nice and clean. The guy was pretty, you know, he had some really good ideas. You know, I was pretty surprised at how well he was telling me about it all on the phone. And when you hear about it, you know, you kind of want to see it. But he did a lot of neat stuff. Like I said, heavy duty to make it stronger and to make it steer better and stuff like that. So, and just very tastefully done. Winch works. Like I said, you got a receiver mount in the front and the back. It's a cool Jeep. So 1974, have soft, you know, the full soft top and doors. Anyways, V8 3-speed manual, and the clutch is new in it also. He said the clutch doesn't have a few hundred miles on it. So anyways, there you go, 1974. I'll be driving it all this weekend, so if there's, and I just put the battery was old and it had been sitting and it was cranking slow, so I actually just drove it to the parts store and I put a brand new battery in it, and it cranks right up now. So anyways, there you go, 1974 CJ5. I'll put still pictures on there, and I will also put the price on the still ad. Thank you.